Hey there, Aries, and welcome to your week of September 27th general tarot reading. We're going to be doing a spread here for you. We're going to look into your energies. Then we're going to talk about some of the challenges you might be facing. And lastly, we're going to go into some solutions or some mindsets or some behaviors you might take to help along with that. We're also going to do clarifiers for all those cards, and we're going to tie everything off with a moon, or not with an oracle card here at the end. So you're going to want to stick around for all that. So thank you. If you're new or old to the channel, I appreciate you returning if you're new, and I appreciate you visiting if you're new. So thank you so much. Let's just get into this. All right. So we got for you the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and we got the Queen of Cups. So you're coming in very intuitive and very empathetic here, in a good place emotionally, a very mature position. So I'm liking to see that. You're playing it safe and trying to get to a really awesome place when it comes to your physical material world, you know, your health, your wealth, and all that good stuff, and your time as well. That's really great. I'm liking to see that. So you're coming in very strong here, Aries. So I'm digging this so far. I like you playing it safe here. No need to do anything too risky, right? There's no sense in taking risks when we don't have to, right? So let's look into maybe what some challenges you might be facing here. All right, so we got the Page of Swords, we got the Knight of Pentacles here, and we've also got the Seven of Cups. So just looking here so far, with challenges, it seems like there's some trouble reaching out here. Maybe you want to reach out to someone, or someone's trying to reach out to you. Just having a little bit of trouble in that regard. We also, it's slow goings with this communication. Possibly someone's, you're feeling like things might be a little time sensitive, while you are kind of being cautious and kind of playing it safe and slow and steady here in the back. It's like things are going very slow, especially on like the communication front. Like you're not hearing back from somebody, or someone's trying, or either someone's not hearing back from you, or you're having a hard time getting back to someone. Like it's just communication is very slow. Just a lot of things you might be wanting to do though because of that, because you're not hearing back from them. A thing people often have trouble with, I've heard this in like disaster scenarios where it's like, if there's like big time flooding and stuff, or just any situation where like there's a lot of people and they're kind of going to be panicked. It's like not hearing back and not getting like at least updates or something causes people to panic, and they do like stuff kind of recklessly here. And it's kind of maybe some of the challenge you might be facing here is where you're not getting updates, and it's going to kind of lean to you be like, okay, what do I do, right? Like I've got so many options. Do I sit and wait? Do I do something else? Do I reach out? Do I just assume that this is the most likely scenario, right? I feel like you're kind of in that mode here. That's kind of the challenge you're facing, is like, what is the path here for me to take? Like, because I'm not getting this communication, right? It's not coming in as soon as I would like it, right? So we're going to see what kind of what options you might have here to try and resolve this here, or just maybe an attitude or something you can take here to see what will help you out here with this challenge. All right, so let's see what we got here for you, Aries. All right, got the Seven of Swords, it's the Five of Wands, and we have got the Five of Swords. So all right, so here we're just a lot of conflict here, because with fives represents conflict, and these are very conflicting, very, very conflicting fives, the swords and the wands. And the Seven of Swords also just not your actions you can be taking don't seem to be good ones, right? I feel like any sort of rash action here is probably not going to lead to something good. I feel like it's going to be sit and wait for you. Unfortunately, like this is a test of patience more than anything for you here, Aries. Just with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is just really someone trying to win at all cost. Seven of Swords being like, you're kind of, trying to cheat a little bit. Maybe like, you're kind of being like I was saying before, where it's like you kind of feel like, oh, like we have all these options. Like maybe I just do what I assume would be the correct like path here, right? Someone thinking like, hey, like, you know, oh, they're just going to say this anyway, so I'm going to do this, right? They're just going to confirm that, right? And it turns out they don't, right? Because you have the two swords left over here, kind of saying that, kind of like, oh, that's like, there's still these other options that I didn't account for, right? Notice how there's two swords left behind and two swords also dropped on the floor here. I feel like there's options that you're not considering here, and that might be like what I say, like don't take action, don't take things, because there might be outside things that you didn't account for here. And just with the Five of Wands too, just a lot of conflict, a lot of like, you know, confusion and such, like we're talking about here. Like there's, if you've ever been in a, like, I don't know how many of you watching this have ever been in like a fight with someone before, but fighting like one person, like one-on-one, it isn't so bad, because like I say that like I brawl with people in back alleys or something, right? But no, I mean like when you go up against like one person, that's not so bad. But when you have like multiple opponents, like these people here, there's a lot of confusion, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. Is like like I feel like if you start taking action prematurely, you're gonna not account for things, and there's gonna be a lot of confusion, and it's gonna lead to more trouble than it's really honestly worth here. So thanks for the balance there, Spike. Coming to join the table read. We're going to get you your clarifiers here in just a second, Aries. I appreciate you making it this far here with me. But we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card here at the end. But let's get into your clarifiers first. And again, thank you so much for making it this far with me. So let's see what we got here, clarifying your energy. Got the Two of Swords. Yeah, just like I say, just playing it safe, sticking to what you know. Six of Swords, you're trying to get out of these rocky waters and get into calm waters. And the Three of Swords, you're trying to cut out stuff that doesn't serve you anymore as well. And so I feel like this is kind of potentially I'm kind of getting the sense of moving, right? Like you're trying to like, maybe you're putting an offer on a home or something like that, like, or something like that. It might not necessarily be that, as these are general readings, but it just feels like you're trying to hear back from someone, and you're kind of just trying to play it safe and trying to get out of like maybe something or somewhere that doesn't serve you any longer, and you're trying to get into those calm waters. Like we can see the calm waters in the distance. Like it's looking rough here with all these zombies trying to board the boat, but you can see there are calm waters ahead where there are no zombies. You can see where we're going into the good spot here. It's just a matter of time, right? And it's like I said, this is just more a test of patience, really, I feel, than anything else. So let's get some clarifiers for your challenge here. All right, let's see what we got. Got the King of Wands. Yeah, you're just not feeling very confident. You know, not feeling very confident about this, you know, as it goes on. Nine of Swords, a lot of concerns that aren't warranted. And the Fool, you really want to start off something new. Like it should, yeah, like I say, you just want to get on with this, but you're just having so many worries that things are going to kind of fall back and not work out for you, right? So, yeah, like I say, I don't think any of this is just a test of patience more than anything. Like I feel like things are going to work out. It's just you don't try to press things, right? Don't try to, you know, get ahead of the game. I feel like you just need to wait it out, right? When I bought my home, it was stressful. It was really stressful, and I kind of went ahead. I did this. I went ahead and the people I bought my home from, they ended up like at first we were kind of like haggling, and then it was kind of like a last minute thing. Like they were just like, if you don't make an offer on the house now, then it's like it's over. And I was like, well, this is it. This is all. This is you know, as high as I'm going, and I'm done. And like I'm not taking anything else. And they said, well, we're not going to take that. And I said, well, that's fine. Then I don't want the house. And then so later that night I canceled. They said, well, they're not taking it. That was final for them. So I went and canceled my loan, and then they went and the next day came back to me like, oh yeah, we'll take your offer. And then that made a whole bunch of complications on like closing day for me, because then like my loan wasn't there because the people took my loan back, so I had to get a reloan, and oh my god, it was stressful. I'm just kind of seeing a situation like that for you, where it's like I feel like if you act too hastily out of fear and out of like a lack of confidence and stuff, it's gonna lead into some trouble here for you. So let's see what can clarify your outcome here. Page of Cups, trying to seize an opportunity here. Four of Pentacles coming up again. Like really, just play it safe. Just play it safe here. And Seven of Swords again. Like the Seven of Swords land on top of the Seven of Swords. Again, just like you might not be accounting for everything. You just gotta like I said, just play it safe. Just play it by ear. This is a test of patience, right? This is a real test of patience to see if you can handle this opportunity, right? So let's get you your oracle card here, Aries, and see what we got for you here. Again, thank you so much for making it here. I hope this has been helping you out. I hope this has been resonating with you. And let's see what we got, all right? So for you, your oracle card is, and we got 2 coming here, actually. Let's see what we got. Oh, no. They all went away when I set them down. We've got the grasshopper spirit and the turkey spirit here. Grasshopper saying take a leap of faith. You know, grasshoppers do take that big jump and stuff. So, you know, you do kind of want to take that leap of faith. I feel like this is less saying, like, don't take a leap of faith in... take a leap of faith when it's appropriate, right? I feel like you have taken a leap of faith with whatever this is. Like, you're trying to go forward and... Oh, excuse me. And you're trying to go forward, you're trying to get into these calm waters. You're taking that leap of faith. You're going forward, trying to confront your fears, as you have a bunch here, right? Because, and, you know, so it's just kind of, you know, you've jumped, you're in the air now, just kind of, you got to wait till you hit the ground, right? Like, you can't be like jump and then snap your fingers. Oh, and suddenly you're on the ground, right? You can't do that. You're free falling right now. You got to just trust that you're going to land safely. The turkey spirit saying give with gratitude and grace. Just, you know, like I say, when this all like pans out in the end, don't be kind of like a nasty person about it. Don't be like, oh, well, it's about time or something. It's like, thank you for getting back to me. Like, you appreciate the efforts that the other person is putting in. Like, whoever's on the other side of this trying to give you a response. It's like they might be going through a lot right now and they just can't get back to you because of X, Y, or Z, right? Like, you don't know what they're going through. You can assume, of course, oh, they're just snuffing me because they don't like me, or, you know, something like that. But you don't honestly know. They might be trying as hard as they can. It's just things are kind of going slow on their end as well. So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this has helped you out. Hope this has been resonating with you. Maybe I'll open your eyes a bit here, Aries. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can hit that thumbs up down below. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share the video with whoever else you feel like sharing it with. And, of course, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, too, after this one. Thank you again for being here, Aries, and I hope to see you in the next video.